Of the EMS One played out here in the Spodek Arena from Katowice, Poland. Brought to you by MBK of Team Titan and Tosspot. And here we go. Pistol round, NIP starting on CT, and Complexity will be the first to lead that charge in, and into that B-bomb site they go. Freiberg opens up the fragging. Semphis and Swag both help themselves to a frag, but Forrest is still lurking with intent. Gets frag number one, but Swag will put him on his backside, and we're on a 3-on-2 in favor of Complexity as they move into lock down that B-bomb site. It's Swag that's there. He has 2 frags to his name and a bomb plant for his troubles, but Fiflaren with the opportunity couldn't quite finish his breakfast there as he pushes now. It'll be Hiko that puts down Fiflaren, and 1-on-3 exists. Gonna have to go very, very big here to bail out NIP. And Complexity said in their pre-match interview they have to win their pistol rounds if they're to win this game. And this would be a very big step to doing exactly that. Complexity 1-0 NIP.
Extremely quick round. I'm pretty surprised, and Complexity are approaching the game extremely well. They just decided to make a quick B rush. Those 4 cameras just Glock in hand, and that worked extremely well for us. Even though NIP were 3 just waiting for them, they managed to just overwhelm them. And that's a very good start for Swag, especially with 3 kills, and for Complexity overall.
Now, what are your thoughts on Swag? We were talking before the game about strengths and weaknesses of Complexity. Swag, not someone that's impressed you yet.
No, not yet. I mean, he has been very constant. He has been very good on some games, obviously, and he also had some downsides, but I can't say whether he has its place or not into Complexity, but he just seems, on an external point of view, just kind of off the team, outside the game. Like, it's just something you can see, but I mean, it doesn't mean anything, obviously. And now there's NIP with the classic, I would say, weapon plus Kevlar round, and maybe it's gonna work out. America is not used to that.
America is not used to that, wow. Not to generalize.
No, they're just not used to, you know, having all those Kevlars.
But enjoy your freedom.
Just do it.
Get right goes down, and it'll be the B-bomb site plant coming in from Sean Garris. Still 4 NIP players left up, 3 of them down at long A. Doesn't look like this will be much for NIP to do. They'll hope to pick up an exit frag or 2 if they can, but not going to be an easy one at that point either. So NIP, of course, Complexity will convert their pistol round into number 2. And we'll move on to the 3rd. Now, you enjoy a pretty nice relationship with NIP, given
Definitely.
that you're supposed to be rivals, you're supposed to hate each other, but actually it's nothing of the sort.
No, definitely. It's totally the opposite. The NIP guys are all great. We are very good friends. We are like hanging out after the events. I mean, I would be very happy for them to win. I would also be happy for Complexity because we know, I mean, everyone knows each other within the pro gaming scene. So I would be happy no matter what.
You know, and if there really were any problems, the DreamHack Invitational would have been the time when you would have seen it, because there were pauses, where do we restart, and so on. But really, it was just like, let's look at the demo, let's sort it out, everything will be okay.
Yeah, all the problems were solved just by, you know, fairness, and we just wanted it to be done, like both teams, because it was just some trouble.
Here we go on to B once more. Sean Garris leads the assault with a nade. He's taken Forrest down to 3 points of health, and he'll fall back. That leaves the bomb down as well, with Jordan nothing being picked off there. And Sean Garris will get in, get that out. And will they revive this B attack? They've got Semphis, the Canadian, and the reason why we have to say North America coming around the back.
I think Complexity is doing the great thing. They're just waiting, and yeah, that's it. They're just trying to be grouped. And now Forrest with 3 HP, there's not much he can do, and he goes down. And now the B-bomb side is totally free, and I really like how Complexity is approaching this game once again. They're just stacked all together. They don't want to give up easy kills and easy weapons, and that's the perfect way to start things off in the game. They just lost 1 weapon on the 2nd and the 3rd round so far, and the key is just, it's gotta be economical. They have to keep their weapons and don't die.
We saw those phenomenal stats from NIP before the game. It's Swag getting himself the frag to exist. It's only Get Right left standing now for NIP. Bomb planted and due to blow. Get Right will face off against Semphis in just a second. Semphis will know he's there. Get Right just trying to keep him hemmed in harm's way. A game of cat and mouse here, because Get Right has a weapon. Semphis will jump out now, and Gerrit will get the kill. Oh, that's second. Gerrit coming out firing. Can he get the third? No, Hiko will put him down, but wow. Gerrit makes it expensive in the end.
Definitely. I mean, Gerrit made the excellent play. He dropped 2 more weapons with a third one that he had in the beginning, and that's very worth it. Now, you can see that Complexity wouldn't be able to buy on the next round, and if they would have saved those weapons, they would have been able to, and that's a huge thing.
Eyes in on Hiko and the AWP. Talk us through the role that Hiko's going to have to play with that AWP.
Well, that's a whole new setup. 2 snipers on the terrorist side, especially on Dust 2, is a whole new thing, and I'm really looking forward to what they're going to do. It's really surprising, in my opinion. I wasn't expecting that from Americans, having 2 snipers, but it can be extremely worth it, and it can be very useful if NIP are doing some useless picks.
Now, do you think they have the AWPing ability to out-AWP Fiflaren?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, America are generally relying on being stacked and having individual performances. And regarding the players they have, they can totally do it. I mean, the whole team can put out amazing things. And you can see that they're trying to make the plays happen. Shengaris is going on long, and he's going to try to get the one guy that would outpick them.
We're eyes in on Sean Garris there as we'll switch back to him. He's got Exist just to his left. And there's the AWP shot. Oh, his opportunity was there. Will Exist peek, and it will, but it'll cost him his life. Swag was backing up Sean Garris really nicely there. Semphis drops off Forest, and now Fiflaren caught between a rock and Sean Garris's AWP. And Freiburg, the only man to get a frag on the board for NIP. They've dropped Semphis, but they're in a 2-on-4 here, and the 2 AWPs remain fully operational, and that is what they can do. Gerrit last man standing once again, and he'll retreat back into that B site and try to do exactly what he did last time out, which is get himself some kills. Gerrit versus nothing. Nothing comes out on top.
Very, very good play. I mean, their setup, the setup from Complexity was extremely good. They probably knew what was going on, and Swag wasn't naive at all. He wallbanged through the door, and he thought he caught Exist off guard. Extremely, extremely good play from Complexity, being very confident into their own game, just going slowly and outpicking their opponent, and that's how it worked out for them. And NIP are now saving, and that's a very, very good start for Complexity. It's 4-0, and Party coming to 5-0.
Yeah, fantastic stuff from NIP. From Complexity. And NIP, they've been in these situations before. Nobody's written their obituary, but they're going to keep fighting here. Semphis will lead that push in towards B. He has Swag in the B tunnels to help him out. Sean Garris still marking the double doors. Forest is there, has lost a slither of health. And Sean Garris finds himself taking damage as well. Big Nate does some damage on the other side. Sean Garris going up now. Sorry, Hiko it is going up now on the double doors. The pair of them are right by one another. And they'll hold back. And the problem they've got is they're trying to get 2 AWPs into a very short-range war there. They need Swag to come in and do exactly that, who gets picked off by Gerrit, and those 2 AWPs are in real trouble here. Freiburg's going to get down, going to get the kill on Sean Garris, sorry, and Hiko is now needing reinforcements, but the guns are maybe the bait. Fiflaren's AWP does the damage onto 1, and Gerrit has another frag. This is Hiko on 3, and Complexity have managed to somehow just get sucked into this fight on the double doors with 3 very angry Swedes firing at them every time they come through. There's a perfect crossfire on those double doors, and every moment they go through, they get shot down.
Definitely, that was the big problem in my opinion with the double sniper setup. Against pistols, you have to be extremely careful if you want to just go out group, because only 2 AKs are going to be able to revenge the 2 snipers, and if you drop them, then you're in huge trouble, and that's exactly how NIP did it. Complexity just tried to go on the double doors middle, and there was 3 NIP girls just waiting for them, dropping them one by one. Excellent play from NIP.
It was at that time when Cole really should have rotated out of that position.
Well, they could have taken an information, and this time it just didn't pay off to play group, and NIP are just reading Complexity extremely well, and that nade drops so many HP, they're gonna nade.
Fiflaren picks off Sean Garris. There's nothing though, excellent frag. Semphis helps him out as well. 2 frags for Complexity in the space of a second, and that leaves them with a man advantage, but 2 players on next to no health. Freiburg's gonna try and come in here and avenge in an after plant. Another nade will go up, take Semphis down to 8 points of health. And Complexity are going to need Hiko and his full health to shield the wounded. As it just pushes in, frag number 1 goes his way, Semphis down. Nothing, still firing, won't go out without a fight. And Exist gets the next one, and it's all on Hiko now. 1 on 2, there's Hiko, frag number 1. Get Right still standing, and he's gonna go for the bomb, but Hiko gets that nade right on his noggin. Can he finish off the job? Hiko's still got 13 points of health. Get Right 23, here comes Hiko, finishes off the job, and Complexity still alive.
Sick thing, very sick play once again, Complexity. They just surprised NIP and just took them off guard. They just went out through a smoke and Flaren just got a kill, but then he was overwhelmed by 3 other American guys. And you know, you don't have to miss a shot against those guys. And Nothing and Semphis opening the A-bomb side extremely clearly. Really, really good play once again from Complexity.
Love to know what, Get Right, hello. Love to know what Nothing screamed over to his Swedish opponents after that round, but Get Right's reminded us that it's a long, long way to go here in this match.
Yeah, and NIP with the double sniper now on the counter-terrorist side. They are totally surprising Complexity. They were supposed to be saving, but 2 players were able to buy the snipers. And Get Right, well, showing the world-class player he is, already took 1 man down. And now Flaren is trying to take the 2nd kill, and it is so close from happening with Frag if he just goes so close. No.
Complexity going through the double doors again. They did this last save. This kind of like a really weird save. There's the AWP push in, Get Right, frag number 2 with that AWP. Oh, Swag finally picks him off. Freiburg's going to see action now and will get dropped by Sean Garris. That'll open up the B site. Swag's there. They need to get that bomb down and get in a defensive position because there's still another AWP to fight. It's Flaren. He's hung a long way back. They're going to sacrifice Exist and Forest. If there's something that these guys can do, then they'll try and retake. If not, Flaren, who's now coming to join the attack, will run and save that AWP. They've got an AK as well. Flaren pushes in. This is a really hard retake, and they're going to lose 2 players. Flaren now is going to be hunted down and dropped, and it'll be 6-1 to Complexity.
Once again, Complexity managed to go on the weak bomb side. There were only 2 with 1 digger and a sniper. Although Get Right is an excellent player, he's not a primary sniper. He killed 1, but then got revenged. And Freiburg with a digger against 3 rushing Americans. That's probably a bit too much. So Complexity, yeah, so far so good, playing amazingly well.
You know what's, well, we'll come through in a second. Hello, Swag. Frags onto Flaren and Exist, and he'll chase out this next one. Got no idea where Forest is. Hiko gets himself the kill onto Freiburg, and Get Right and Forest will now sandwich the unsuspecting Americans from behind. Gets him, gets the AWP, there's the sandwich. Almost a Swedish sandwich, but
very nice try.
Didn't work.
Sean Garris is not happy about that.
So, really interesting stuff on the stats. You see, Get Right, 8 frags. That puts him as the leading fragger behind Swag on the server, and that's from a team who've only won 1 round.
Well, Get Right, no matter how down his team is, he's going to be fragging and fragging and fragging. It's just his role. He's going to be at the top of the scoreboard. But, you know, never count these guys out. I mean, Forest, obviously it's Forest, everyone knows him, and he is totally amazing. Oh, whoa, Swag through the smoke. Just got thrown off guard.
Swag's having a game and a half right now. He leads the scoreboard and adds to his tally now, and Forest is going to see a lot of damage up at A as he gets in on the action. There are 3 players coming off catwalk right now, pushing in right on Forest. He's going to have a big round. Delivers onto Sean Garris. Reinforcements coming now. Nothing and Swag pickups frags 2 and 3 for Complexity, and we're left with just Exist and Get Right to bail out NIP. But they are together, hand in hand, downed. Nothing and Semphis do the job. Complexity 8-1. This is phenomenal stuff.
Perfect start of the game. NIP won their first round when Complexity had a 4-0 lead. And Complexity won the next round, so their economy was just totally crushed. That's the main point. Complexity winning the perfect round at the perfect timing. 8-1 so far. Excellent play from Complexity and all their players, and it looks like NIP is just getting out-aimed on every side of the map.
Well, to quote from the Book of Lurpus, very similar to the Book of Mormon, but only slightly different. so few rounds actually decide a game of CS.
Yes.
Losing those crucial buy rounds that reset the money system, that set you back 2 or 3 rounds sometimes.
Definitely.
Determine these opening 9. Get right though, does get a frag, and he doesn't make any round easy.
He's even gonna go for it. He doesn't have a kid though, but he just wants to play with Complexity's mistakes.
Doesn't know there's one going behind him, but he'll still get the frag onto Sean Garris. Swag needs to hurry up, because Get Right's going for this. Nothing set on the boxes down there, and Swag coming very slowly up there. There it is, they will finish off the job. It's going to be 9-1 Complexity, and for a save round, they made it expensive again.
Yes, once again, but Complexity won so many rounds so far, their economy is perfect. They have nothing to worry about. They are all sitting on more than, I mean, except Hiko, they're all sitting on more than $4,000. So even if they lose this round or the next 2 rounds, they're going to be able to buy out. And now NIP, though, they say it for good reason. Fiflarian has got Sniper and exists with the other Sniper for a new A setup. And it works out pretty well so far. Fiflarian getting the first kill onto Swag. That was maybe a bit cocky with his 15 kills. And now it's going to be a 4-on-5 extremely round come up.
Must-win round for Complexity here. Swag down. The top fragger for Complexity down against the auto sniper of Exist, which they don't know where that is yet. They've not seen it. They've not poked anyone long A. And with Fiflarian and Exist both down on that long A, there's actually, they're going to go up 4-on-3.
I really love the setup from NIP. There are 3 holding the B bomb side. Oh, get right, don't outpick. And now he has the information. They know that it's going to be on B.
Oh, it was there for him. It was right there for him to take off his head, but it didn't happen. Freiburg's going to see the action. Complexity are committed to going in on this B site, but they don't know what's waiting for them. And Freiburg gets frag number 1. Sean Garris goes down. The side are still going to try and make this entry, but they're just so slow coming into that site, and they'll be mopped up one by one. Nothing still doing damage. He's got it to a 1-on-3, but Exist Auto Sniper will do the damage, and Must Win was won by NIP.
Excellent defense from NIP. Oh, and we can see Get Right cutting a pose. And that's going to let us some time to talk about those amazing setups and everything that's going on. The last setup from NIP was extremely clever. They had another sniper on long just to hold it on his own. And Fiflarian also had a sniper to hold short and also have got the information on middle. The 3 other guys, they just had to worry about the B group from Complexity, which happened. And the gamble was totally worth it. It was a perfect play from NIP, and Complexity just went onto the 3 defender of Pyjamas. And if you want to attack a B-bomb side with 3 NIP players, you're not going to pass there.
Now look at that picture, Lofter from Complexity. I've seen Complexity, particularly Nothing, in very different situations where he gets very quiet when he starts losing.
Yes.
No real enthusiasm. This is the polar opposite. Those guys look like they're having a party up there.
Well, I remember the first time when we played NIP and actually gave them a run for the money. We were just happy to play the game, and we were like very, not gonna say confident, but we were like, okay, we gave everything against those guys, we tried everything. Let's just try to, play our game and have fun. And that's, I think, what's happening with Complexity. I mean, not that much, obviously, but they're just giving their best, and every single round is gonna be a bonus. And now they're leading 9-2. These guys are warriors. They're here from America, and they're not gonna let a single round go away. So now it's 9-2.
Hashtag Murica. Sir Scoots is stand to the right-hand side with the stars and stripes dangled over his shoulder. And what's that I see? An eagle has arrived. Part of me hopes you can't hear Scoots singing the national anthem.
Was a former singer for America.
And here we go. Sean Garris gets picked off by Exist. Couldn't even get set up. And down he goes. There's Nothing answering back up with that AWP of his own. And we'll go tit for tat in this opening exchange. And expensive trade, though, to lose your auto sniper. Fiflarian's going to go down there. There are 2 players in long A for Complexity, and about to be 2 players there for NIP. Fiflaren not sure whether someone's coming towards A, and they are. Semphis is pushed all the way in towards A. Forest tags up one heavily, pushes in, but then gets dropped. It's nothing that's down. Swag revenges, but Semphis is all the way in A. He goes a long way off with that bomb. Swag gets the frag onto Fiflaren, and this is a very lopsided NIP defense. Get right in Freiburg. Freiburg coming through the double doors. Get right in spawn, waiting to see that bomb crossover. Hiko was a long way away from the action, and it could be the one opening. There's the smoke, gives him the opportunity to cross. He does. He's going to jump up, get that bomb down. Now Freiburg will make his way up towards Catwalk, joined by Get Right any second now. And we're on a 3-on-2 after plant with Swag watching long A, and a little disconnected from the attack that's about to come.
And Freiburg has to go here on this run, and he's spotted Semphis. He's going to go down though. And now Get Right is in a 1-on-3. It's almost impossible for him, even though he has an M4 in hand, and you never know. But no, Semphis is going to take out Get Right. And NIP just seem kind of, I'm not going to say clueless, but they seem bad. They don't have the strength to just answer what Complexity is doing.
Was that the opportunity for Get Right to actually say, I'm not going to go 1-on-3, I'm actually going to save out?
That could have been possible, but you know, when you're down 10-2, you just want rounds so badly that you just, even though it's almost impossible, you just want to try it because, I mean, Get Right is Get Right. He probably knows what he can do. What's
impossible to us is not impossible to Get Right.
Exactly, Get Right is just always here, and there's always this long door, this long fight along with between those doors, and Hiko getting a kill though on the B bomb side with Get Right trying to push. But now they have 3 players rushing along, and there's 3 terrorists onto the short. If they have the information and they have it, they're gonna go quick onto the A bomb side, and there is only Hiko to hold up the 3 guys, but he's gonna go down. But now there is Complexity. They've got the bomb side, and NIP have very few steps to work with in order to come back into the bomb side, and it's going to be out to a duel, and Freiburg is going to get the best.
Famous headshot from Freiburg, drops nothing, just as he jumps up and tries to reload, he's going to get chased down by Semphis, and Semphis will avenge. It's existed for Fiflaren to go in. Sean Garris is out of position here, and NIP 2-on-1 in their favor now, trying to get this defused. They make their way in, Sean Garris gets fragged up to 1 to exist, and now with that AWP in hand, he's setting the agenda. Fiflaren doesn't know whether to come or go, he's sat on that bomb, shots rattling off, Sean Garris has no health. 15 points, and Fiflaren is scared and runs. And that's phenomenal. He didn't know when to go for it. He probably could have got it, you never know, but it's 11-2.
I mean, you can see how good of a player he is. He keeps his head cold, and that worked out extremely well. He just waited and waited because he knew he had low HP, and if he were to peek and his opponent had a defuse kit, he would have lost a round for nothing. And now they have a weapon. And unfortunately, 5-7 Tigers and Fantasies is going to be very hard for NIP to come back. But if they want to come back onto this game and this map, they have to win the 2 last rounds, because a 13-2 deficit is going to be extremely hard.
So, get ready. Complexity, 2 rounds away from going in the half, in the lead. I don't think hashtag America quite covers this.
Hashtag America, you rock.
There you go. There you go. With a little bit of pizzazz. Je ne sais quoi. A little bit of je ne sais quoi you added to that hashtag there. I liked it.
Exactly.
And double AWP from Complexity now. Hiko and Sean Garris ready to set this one up. Complexity playing it very slow. They've, with the exception of the one eco round that they, or NIP eco round that they lost, they've played their ecos very smart. They've given away nothing.
Yep, and that's, I'm not going to say the basis of very good Counter-Strike plays, but that's how you can spot a very good team. Get Right though gets the kill to Semphis. He just went there as an information. Now Hiko is going huge with the sniper, and Sean Garris is just going very confident, but no, there's 2 NIP players waiting for him, and now it's a 3-on-3. And they're just dropping 1-for-1.
Yeah, these trades have really helped in NIP's favor here. They're in a 2-on-2. They've got an AK and an AWP, and the bomb is now about to be planted. NIP going to have to go for this. They're running out of rounds. And I said so many nice things about Complexity on eco rounds, and it hasn't happened. They've lost this one now. Fiflaren is going to get themselves the next frag onto him. It's going to be Freiburg to come through. It's nothing versus Freiburg for the round. Both have lost a fair bit of health, and Freiburg just trying to push the agenda, takes it matters into Freiburg's hands, and will go looking for a kit.
Get the bomb, get the bomb. Oh no, he's got the kit.
And we'll finish off the job. So, everything I said at the start of the round about Complexity doing really well on NIP Ecos.
That was very close. The bomb was really shot from exploding. Very short.
11-3. Every round counts for NIP at this point.
Definitely. They need the last 2 rounds. And then they need the pistol round, and then they're gonna need 12 more rounds.
From Complexity's perspective, it doesn't matter, win or lose this, if they pistol round and convert, they're staring at victory on map 1.
Definitely. Complexity, I mean, they've been playing extremely well on this map, and there's not much to say. They're just outplaying NIP so far.
Long A again, see a lot of action in Long A in this one, and this time it's gone NIP's way. Exist and Fiflaren mop up 4 frags between them. They leave Swag, the last man standing. He does get himself 2 kills. He's lost half health for his troubles, and we'll now see action from Freiburg as they begin to try and chase him down. He's got Get Right firing at him, and Get Right putting him down. It's 11-4 here at the half-time. And I don't think anyone thought we were going to be saying that.
Definitely not. I think that first half is very surprising from both teams. Maybe we were expecting a bit more from NIP, but the level set up by Complexity is just very high right now. And Swag have been playing. I mean, we've been talking about him at the beginning of the game, and now that's the proof that he has everything it's needed to be amongst the best. And
interesting. Sean Garris, only 6 frags. He's really struggled with that AWP.
Well, I think he just made what he had to do. Sometimes he just wants to, I mean, from also, he just tried to fake some bomb sites, like riding onto short all alone with his sniper or some things like that. And he saw his whole team was on the other bomb site. I mean, obviously, frags don't always matter. I mean, obviously it does in a way, because if you kill everyone, then you're going to win no matter what.
That's what I say when I play. Frags don't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter for some persons. But obviously, no, Sean Garris has been leading the team perfectly well. He always led the whole crew on the good bomb sites, on the weak NIP spots. Excellent job from him and from the whole team.
Now the role of Heaton. We talked many a time about the role of Khan, particularly in that DreamHack final.
Yes.
The role of Heaton. What can he offer to this team? Normally, when I watch Heaton behind NIP, it's just kind of cheerleading. It's just, come on, guys, you got this. Can he offer anything more at this stage, other than biceps?
That's massive advantage if you're losing for threatening the opponents. But I don't know here that much. I just know that NIP, if they're pumped once again, they can come back from an 11-4 deficit with no problem at all. They just need to be hyped up. They seem very quiet, you know, not being screaming and cheering, whereas Complexity is just in the move and in their best mood to go into the game. They have to pick up this this pistol round, sorry, in a very nice fashion if NIP wants to start a comeback.
110,000 people watching. You are the best 110,000 people on the internet, as decided by us. Here we go, pistol round underway. Gonna state the obvious here. This is a must-win for NIP.
And Sean Garris must stay alive now, and he even gets a kill.
Gets himself one onto Forest, but the trade wasn't enough. They needed a block, and that's allowed them to go all the way in towards that A site. They're going to put the bomb down. That nade was a second too late. Exist and Freiburg down. We're at 4-on-3, but Semphis and Hiko have both lost a lot of health. As Forest gets himself the frag onto Semphis. Now we're level on men. For a moment, Fiflaren down. Get Right picks off nothing and avenges. Hiko's going to follow suit, and now it's all on Swaggy. Had a phenomenal first half.
Wow.
Get Right has a great start to the second. NIP pick up the pistol, and they needed it.
And that's where Forest comes into play. He is the pistol master. He just almost always gets 2 kills on the pistol rounds for NIP, and that's such a huge game changer for every single pistol round, basically. And now NIP, they played very calm, the 3-on-4 situation, picking kills 1 for 1, not being too greedy, revenging. That's a very good sign for the rest of the half. So now let's see. Don't lose too many rounds. Don't lose too many guns. Sorry, and we can see an incredible comeback to come.
In Forest is a player where the scoreboard doesn't always matter. Yes. Forest is a player. He could have had 0 frags for 29 rounds, but in that last round when you need him, he will deliver a double frag or a triple frag.
Exactly, and nothing taken down Fnatic. That's a very good start because Complexity doesn't have any Kevlar except onto Semphis, and now 5-on-4. Let's see if they can continue that way.
Freiburg moving those weapons well out of harm's way as Assist will come through and then Freiburg will rattle off a few shots. There are 2 players still there on long A. Hiko's there with nothing, and nothing hasn't got much health and has retreated. He's got 22 points of health. Sean Garris has taken some damage too. Complexity with the man advantage here on their eco. That's just been wiped out by Get Right.
Get Right, immense skill once again, and you can always counter him. And now it's on Semphis, but no, Get Right. Once again, you don't have to give him a second shot, because if you don't hit your first, you're gonna die straight away.
How frustrating is it? You feel like you're having a good game, you're playing well, and then you just got Get Right to play contend.
Yeah, well, Get Right, although he's not known for being the best aimer in the world, he is, in my opinion, the best player in the world in a way that he just, you know, comes from behind. He's always gonna surprise you. He's always gonna headshot you when it's needed. He does everything great.
Who is the best aimer in the world according to MBK?
I think it's gonna be tied between Forest and Scream, obviously, in my opinion. And Shaxi also has a very good shot up. These 3 guys are just monsters.
11-6 the score. NIP looking to convert the pistol round into a second. As, sorry, into their third of the second half. You're on round 18. Sean Garris down to 29 points of health already, and this has been a phenomenal phenomenal end to the day. We still have tomorrow the last quarterfinal to come your way. That's Fnatic versus LGB, or in the words of BSL, LBJ. We'll never forget. I'm kidding. Here we go, push coming in towards A. Double nade will blow away Hiko. Nothing in Semphis, waiting to see some action. Here is Exist will slowly edge his way forward. Forest gets frag 1-2 and Exist number 3. And that'll be bomb plant down. And the round swag is still round in T-spawn. So, still got LBG Fnatic to come tomorrow morning. Then we'll have the semi-finals tomorrow for you. And then on Sunday, on the big stage, the main stage, will be the grand final. So, a lot of action still to come. What's your experience of this event been as you've been walking around, seeing the crowd? Have you been in something quite like this?
It's just, I'm not gonna say another level, but it's just crazy. Look at the whole. I mean, obviously we saw it on some videos, like the crowds, like for grand finals, IEM, League of Legends championships, or so many big crowds, and now you have it like just before your eyes, and you're just amazed.
Is this the type of event you dream of kind of playing and being on the stage?
Yes, definitely. You dream of, and then your dreams get crushed. Sorry but surely.
I was trying to keep it positive.
No, it's alright, but it's gonna be a dream come true for all the players, I think. And every single time you leave those moments, it's just you just know why you're playing the game. It's just for these moments. And Virtus Pro, if they manage to reach the final, I mean, even those games on the quarter semifinals on that quite small stage, they must enjoy it so much.
And the pictures that you guys can see on the screen of the fans, you're only seeing about 50% of them. There's another run above them that you can see. So you can probably see, I guess, 500 to 1,000 seats. There's another 500 to 1,000. Anyway, here we go. Action coming your way as Complexity push in with Semphis getting the frag on to Exist, and then Freiburg comes through. Complexity of 3-4 frags. It's Fifth that's the last man standing, and out of nowhere this round is all but over. Fifth last man standing, has 2. Has dropped Semphis and Swag. He's going to have to go absolutely monumentally big to deliver here against 3 fully health players.
He has to get the ace, he has no choice. He took down the 2 dead Complexity players, but an immense work by only 2 players on the B bomb side to just hold the 5 split push from NIP. And will the smoke help him? Oh, he tries to get a pick. And no, the sniper from Strandgars. And see, even though he's not fragging that much, being on the top of the scoreboard, he gets those important kills and he never fails to deliver. And now NIP, this round is gonna be either a make or break point for their game. They can either win this and then put Complexity in a very bad economical situation, or if they lose this, then they're gonna be in a bad shape and the whole side is gonna be a nightmare for them.
So, Make or break, in the words of MBK. As Forest with the AWP.
Whoa,
Kicks off in style. Sean Gareth too slow to the mark there. And now the Complexity side have Hiko down in long A to try and recover that, but down towards those double doors they go. There's actually no one there from Complexity. You can see that on the screen now. Semphis is the only man walking around in that area. And they move up now towards the catwalk. Complexity a little slow on the road, take with 2 in spawn. And they're vaguely set up for this A attack that's coming. Though a man down, they don't have any intel of what's coming their way.
Crazy setup from Complexity. They just gamble onto the A-bomb side, and it's gonna probably work out.
Here we go, Swag, big opportunity.
Oh.
Freiburg puts him down. That's 2-man advantage here. Someone's going to have to go huge for Complexity. It's Semphis, and he can't. Forest is the man with the frag. And now, nothing is decided. Nothing and Hiko are probably deciding they can't go 2 on 5. They're going to try and save a weapon, because as you say, money's too tight to mention.
Definitely. Money is the key point on Counter-Strike, and some people tend to forget it. And now Hiko, he's gonna go. No, Get Right just took Hiko Toddy off guard, being the sneaky guy he always is, and gets people off guard. It's Toddy worth nothing. He's gonna try to stick with his ult, but you can see Ninjas in Pyjama knows what's going on. They want nothing down. They don't want to let him any weapon, even though they're pretty slow because they don't want to lose weapon themselves. They want nothing. They just want nothing dead.
He's getting gated. Oh, gets away. Fantastic stuff. Nothing gets away, but that's icing on a very, very sour cake, because they lost that round. Financially, they are in peril, and NIP are now only 4 rounds down.
Yes, NIP is starting the comeback extremely well, and I like the way they are playing. They are extremely confident, not losing any weapon, and you can see they want to totally outplay Complexity, and they done it so far. Nothing. He must not die here. And so close. No, he's not gonna get a shot onto NIP, and nothing is gonna be the one man to watch on this round. He can either go very huge and just win the round on itself, or it's gonna be just a Nico for Complexity, and they're gonna lose this round. That should be.
Freiburg pushing up from catwalk. He and Exist help themselves to frags, and nothing still standing with that AWP in the double doors. Gets himself 1. There's no way he's going to be able to survive this one, though. And Get Right with that AK will drop him. It's 12-9, 3 rounds of difference. And suddenly, game on.
Game on. NIP look more ready than ever, and Complexity has to eco once again. So now NIP are in a, I'm not going to say in a very good shape, because obviously they're not leading. But, oh, and Complexity is going to force the buy. That's very interesting. Let's see what they can bring.
Big gamble here.
Yes.
Let's see what they've got. They're going to stack 3 in the B bomb site. They're going to push straight towards those tunnels. All the action is going to come B. Get Right's going to see him in the tunnels. Gets frag number 1. Drops nothing there. Reinforcements coming. Get Right gets the second before going down. He's done his job. And Swag eventually put him down. But Garris's frag onto Forest keeps it doable, and Hiko makes it very doable. Great work from Hiko up there. Fiflaren finally gets the frag, but now Fiflaren's 1 on 2 against Swag and Sean Garris, and Complexity's gamble might just have paid off here. It didn't look that way. Get Right got the first 2 frags in those B tunnels. They were 5 on 3, but Hiko's double leveled things up, and now Fiflaren is looking very, very scared.
Fiflaren against Shengaris. Shengaris must not miss his sniper, and it's gonna go down to 1 split second. No, Shengaris just closes the round off. Extremely good play from Hiko and Shengaris, holding the shot 2 on 3 there, and they just went huge when it was needed. And Complexity now, they need to win, I would say, 2 rounds, because it's NIP. They're gonna force buy, and they don't want to let Complexity go away easily with it. And Complexity, they have to win this round.
13-9. Complexity delivered when it mattered last time out. Let's see whether it's going to happen again. NIP rush 2 in towards those B tunnels. Freiburg still sat with the bomb far back, and no commitment from NIP just yet. Waiting to read and react off anything they get from this Cole side. Cole have offered nothing. It's Exist who's the man who'll see, may see something, but he hasn't. Hiko's just watched a nade go down, and Freiburg's taken 19 points of health off, and Swag a Nothing really to write home about as Exist. We'll hop up on towards that catwalk. Freiburg will collect the bomb and join in. Looks like it may well be an A push for NIP.
And Complexity want information. They want to go back onto short even though they let it down. And now it's going to be, oh, nothing gets a super nice header onto Exist.
Exist saw him first. Nothing just bailed himself out with a headshot. There was only one way out of that.
Definitely.
Either you hit the head or you're dead.
That's exactly it. And NIP are going to stick to the A bomb side. And Forrest gets the kill to Hiko. There's only Shangaris to hold the bomb side. And Hiko's sniper gets one.
Huge hit from Sean Garris. Second huge hit from Sean Garris. And the real pressure. Can he deliver the hat trick? Sean Garris down into long A against Forrest and Fifth Laren. He's got two coming his way. Gets a grenade in his face. And that leaves it 2-on-2. As he'll push in now with Swag to try and help him out. And Swag's headshot dispatches of Forrest. And now Fifth Laren is 1-on-2. Swag, big double frag. Sean Garris, big double frag. Big players coming out here as the Americans storm into a 14-9 lead. They're 2 away from map 1.
And Complexity, they don't want to let this go. And even though it wasn't 2-on-2 and Shangaris was alone on the bomb side, you can see that he can handle the pressure and make frags when needed. He got 2 down before going himself down. Excellent play from him and from Complexity overall. Just they don't want to mess up. And now they're free pushing mid, getting Freiburg off guard and Exist and Fifth though complying. And that just went down.
3 players down for Complexity. They tried to force the agenda. They tried to keep NIP off guard. They're like, you know what? They're not expecting that. They're expecting us to be passive. And that may have been the better decision because it's all gone wrong for Complexity. And they didn't have that much money in the first place.
Yeah, well, that was a very good gamble though. If Exist wasn't ready for that, he would have been taken down straight away. But NIP were ready to just... No, it's still doable though, but Swag.
He's got 2 kills. Sorry, 1 kill, and he's got 2 plays on very low health. Let's see. This would be magic.
That would be an. I'm just waiting for it. I'm just waiting for Swag going very huge and winning 1-on-3. He's the kind of player that's gonna stick with his weapon, and he's just gonna look for headshots.
If he does this, you have to say Sacre Bleu. Here we go.
He's not French.
Pushes in, gets a next frag. Can he follow up? He's running out of health really fast, but he's done a lot of damage. Both players have no health. 1 health point on Fifth Laren, 11 on the next. Here we go. Swag gets the 3rd frag for him. It's up against Exist. Swag delivers. Can you believe it? That is sensational from Swag. And Complexity will pick up the round, and that is unbelievable. 4 frags for Swag. You called it. You said it was possible, and he has done it.
That is massive from Swag, coming at such a high pressure moment and just delivering that magic 1-on-3. Even though 2 guys from NIP were low HP, he just stick with his guts, weapon in hand, and now he has 30 kills with a 1-on-3. Swag just playing immensely great on this map.
6 match points, Complexity. A gamble from Complexity to push down the mid that Exist spotted, shut down, and then one man said no. One man winning the round single-handedly.
Yes, that's massive play from Swag once again.
So 6 rounds to go. You've got to feel Complexity are going to close this one out. And we're going to go to Nuke as our second map. Yep, pick themselves up 2 frags with Forest. The writing not on the wall just yet. 4-on-3 in favor of NIP as they take control of this A bomb site. Freiburg watching catwalk. Semphis still there. We've lost Swag and Complexity retreating pretty quickly. I think they've realized they can't retake that. They don't have a huge bank. Oh no, Semphis thinking quite the opposite. He's still looking for frags. He wasn't going in, but he took a very, very dangerous one against Freiburg, which he won. This bomb will blow and it'll be 15-10, 5 rounds. And NIP will get themselves back on the board.
And Far is going to try to get Semphis, but no, so close, but Semphis got the best out of Forest. But still, it's not done yet. And NIP must not lose weapons. They need to go down.
Oh, it's still going tit for tat. Exist will get in. In the end, we'll get away with just 1 player left alive. Expensive for everyone.
Yes, very expensive, but look at that. Complexity have got 1,400 to work with onto nothing. And at best, 3,100 onto Semphis.
And still a 5-round advantage. They can wait it out.
Yeah, hopefully they can party wait. They have time to close this map. But NIP know the game exactly well, and they have based all their game onto the economical situation against every team. And you can see that's what they want to do here. A normal, I wouldn't say a normal team, but kind of standard team wouldn't have looked for the weapons that aggressively because they would have been scared. But NIP know that if they want to come back to this game and come to overtime, then it's only by putting complexity in 2 or 3 equal rounds. That's what they're trying to do.
They've so far converted this round quite nicely. There's nothing, last man standing for them. No one down for NIP as well, which is really nice for them.
Very nice play.
So 4 rounds to go. Complexity need but 1. And this is a real moment where you feel for Complexity, this is a do or die. Are Complexity a championship winning team, or will pressure like this get to them?
You can see that pressure doesn't affect players such as Shanghai's Swag because of the actions they made already. They're just gonna continue playing, and they just need 1 round out of 4. Even though they're saving for this round, they're just gonna take a gamble because 1 gamble is gonna be enough just for them to win the game. So they are saving, they're just gonna try to gamble this round. Maybe it's gonna work out. No, Forest locks down the beat. He's getting 4 massive kills. Can he go for the ace?
Yes,
Wow.
he can. Great work from Forrest. Eco round ace, and they just lined up for him. Beautiful stuff. That'll certainly boost his scoreboard.
Definitely, and that's what we said about Forest. They can be down, he can be not really fragging much. He is here when it matters, and he gets an ace. He got 2 massive kills on I mean, that was 2 rounds ago. Excellent play from him, and now Complexity. They have no money again, but they're fully equipped.
So, big round for Complexity. If they don't win this, they've only got 1 opportunity left to convert this game. And we'll see whether they can do it. Pressure is an understatement.
Definitely. It's going to be very important
naded
for
down to
Complexity.
54. Has 2 players down there. Freiburg and Exist ready to come in through the double doors. They fall back, take a little bit of damage. In fact, it's Exist who does, possibly off Freiburg, as Sean Garris with that AWP will not see much action. And they do like to leave Sean Garris lonely in A with that AWP. They trust him there, and we've seen what he can deliver.
Definitely. So far, so good for him. He's done his job, and he's done it extremely well.
Nothing's going to come through Spawn. We've got 3 NIP players ready to come short into A. And reinforcements coming from Complexity. As they nade up. Here comes that push now. Sean Garris ready to see some action. First shot, hit, score, Freiburg down. What's the second one going to happen? As the nades come in. Second shot, Semphis in on Exist. Complexity at 3 rounds away from map 1. 3 frags away from map 1. As Gatright will push up and the rotation is called. They're going B. Swag's going to see action, but Sean Garris drops Forest. And now it's Fiflaren and Gatright. They can't do this. They've got man number 1, and they push in towards that B site. It's going to be nothing in Semphis to try the first round of the recovery. They get the first. Now it's all on Gatright. 1 versus 3. If there is a man that can, it is Gatright. As he goes up, he's already got 2. He's going to have to deliver an ace. As the bomb ticks louder and louder. Gatright gets closer and closer. Here we go. Gatright frag number 1 drops nothing. And the second, but Hiko from behind puts him down. And map number 1 goes the way of Complexity. They made it look difficult, but look at Sean Garris egging on that crowd. Beautiful Counter-Strike all round. What a map. What a Katowice. This has been great. I'd love to come back here. Oh, we are live in the game.
We are live.
We did not know that. We were told it wasn't live. Anyway, here we go. Let's get underway. Massive pistol round as Gatright delivers frag number 1 onto nothing. And it'll be Complexity as man down as we will go through. Freiburg gets himself the next frag onto Sean Garris. And NIP, 2 frags to the good here on team pistol round. Frag number 3 goes his way. Swag is going to pick himself up. The only frag Complexity have offered, and he's going to have to go very, very big here. They won't be able to. Gatright got how many frags? 3 that round. And NIP pick it up. Complexity lose round number 1.
And Gatright with an amazing work onto the lobby. He just stood there. He was just trying to be annoying as much as possible for the counter-terrorists, and they were just hesitating. You can see, I mean, you could have seen that Ninjas in Pyjamas were 3 down onto the lower bomb site, where Gatright was still alive and picking off some HPs every single time from all the Complexity players. And the Lurker The one and only lurker, he's here.
Now, what a crucial round. What a crucial round that was for NIP. Suddenly, Dust 2 is all forgotten, all forgiven.
Yes. It's just, now it's going to be about, they have to be very cautious about the save round of complexity, because you can see that they bought Kevlars, and God knows that pistols plus Kevlars are deadly.
So, 1-0 NIP. And NIP doing exactly what you said. They've shown nothing. They've been very, very defensive.
They're just waiting for a complexity error, which is more likely not to happen, because complexity is very experienced. And Forest, though, being very aggressive, going onto Shengaris. He can't quite hit the shot, but exists. He's going to pick Hiko, though.
Forrest had actually no idea that Sean Garris was there for the first time, lost half his health, and here we go, opportunity comes out. Get right, picks off Swag, as Swag got really aggressive, tried to drop down to the tin can, but there were two players there, and now this is going to be just 1 by 1 for NIP. Nothing does stop the rock, but Semfis is going to go down, and that's going to be 2-0, and for all of Complexity's early enthusiasm, NIP finish off that round.
Yes. Once again, NIP with a party master round. They dropped one weapon, but it's on Get Right. And Get Right, you can give him a knife. He's gonna be able to just flank your opponents and just kill them from behind. So, very good job by NIP. They dropped a single weapon to a fully capacity round with pistols and Kevlar that had no money left. Now it's gonna be a pretty safe anti-eco. And once again, they're just gonna wait for Complexity's error.
Yeah, and from their position, it's all going to go on to round 4. Complexity, if we go into that first buy round, Complexity are going to sit, well, they're going to get themselves frag number 1 actually onto Freiburg. Gate comes the way of Swag, who then pushes out, tries to get the headshot there, doesn't deliver, as Sean Garris goes pushing, and Complexity nice and aggressive here, as Sean Garris gets first flashed and then naded, will go down, but their aggression has delivered damage and a frag. Exists down to 37, Swag just sweeping that B site. Nico and Semfis fall deeper towards the ramp room, whilst Get Right will rattle off shots down towards them. And we'll get picked off. It's Semfis that gets the headshot, and Complexity not willing to just say it's an eco, we're going down. They're going to make this as dangerous as possible. Hiko gets himself another one. Exist goes down. Forest continues to deliver, though, when needed, as Forest does throughout history.
And Swag is hidden on the lower bomb site. He might be able to take Flaren off, because now both Complexity players are more likely aware that it's gonna happen on the B bomb site. And Forest on 3 kills though. And Swag, no, he gets ahead of it, not gets the kill. And now nothing with just an USP gonna try to win at 1 and 2.
This isn't gonna end well. Flaren picks it up 3-0, and now we're gonna see what Carl have on their CT side, and it's vital that they start picking up rounds.
Definitely. It's been a very good eco though for Complexity. They managed to drop 3 weapons down, plus the last 2 players were low HP, so it was a very, very close round. And now, look at the money on NIP side. There is only 1,000 dollars on 3 of them players. So it's going to be very important to win this round to get further for NIP if they want to have a good side.
Forrest just the eye in the sky, waiting to see whether there's anything coming his way. Hiko has ramp room, crucial position here against NIP. Sean Garris will leave the outside, and shots will be rattled off. So many corners, so many walls that can be shot through. And Flaren runs in, and oh, Sean Garris so close, and now he's getting tagged up heavily through the wall as he loses half his health. Flaren, though, down to just 13. He was 1 bullet away from being finished off. That would have given Complexity the advantage they wanted in the end. It's Sean Garris gave away his position, getting that damage, and lost his life as a result. It's Freiburg that will claim that kill. A few nades being tossed out from Exist down towards ramp room. He will force Hiko to fall back and surrender the ramp room as Forest gets the next one. It's Semfis that goes down, and Complexity need to get some frags on the board. Nothing gets 2, can't get the 3rd, and it's a 1-on-3. Get Right still on almost full health. Freiburg and both low, but Hiko is pulling out because He wants that weapon. He knows they won't have one in the next round. And Complexity are going to go down 4-0 here. And NIP starting well, and very quickly those wounds have been healed.
Definitely. I mean, they're not the kind of players that will go down after losing a map. They've been through so many tournaments. They've been through so many emotions. They just can't forget things very easily, and that's what's happening. They just now want Hiko down once again. They want the money on the side, and Hiko, he's gonna peep it now, the terrorist knows, and he's gonna drop off the bullets of Get Right.
Interesting, once he came out, it was Get Right fell back so that the other guy could die. Get Right at full health and guarantee they could get him.
Definitely. It was a very good play from NIP once again, but I'm more impressed by the way that NIP, I mean, we've been discussing that off the stream, and I still don't really have a clue how NIP is working the map on the terrorist side. But still, it works out extremely great, and you can see that they're trying to make impact and scare people on one side of the map, whereas on the other side, there's gonna be someone waiting for them, just, you know, firing in the back. It's a really, really solid play from NIP, and they just ended up 5-on-3 on their upper bomb side, and they won the round pretty flawlessly.
Complexity need to get around on the board. They're on a save here. They're 4 down, but they're a team that just don't react well to negative momentum. Swag gets himself the frag onto Fiflaren. It's a bright start. Get Right gets the next one, waiting for reinforcements to come, and Forest and Fiflaren will combine onto Swag. Get Right going up against nothing and coming out on top. Semphis, the only man who able to offer the next piece of resistance, but it's Hiko, last man standing once again to go 1-on-3. Get Right 1 point of health. Forest 59, that was all fall damage, by the way. And Hiko fully armed now. There is a bit of an opportunity here for him. He'd have to deliver something really special.
Yeah, something very huge, but you know that these players can't totally do it, and he already gets one.
Drops the bomb carrier as well. It's Get Right, who only had 1 point of health, but that he knows now where the bomb is as well. So Hiko in a really powerful... it was quickly picked up there and moved into position, sorry. And Forest will nade through. Forest